guys want to talk to him?
I'm speechless.
Someone close to Britney just dropped a major bombshell about her memoir coming out. Allegedly, she got pregnant with Justin Timberlake's baby at one point, but they chose to end the pregnancy. And the full story of what happened with these two and their alleged baby, not even to mention the rest of the memoir, is truly unbelievable. I think everyone knew something crazy was about to come out when insiders revealed that Justin Timberlake was stressed about what Britney was going to reveal in her memoir, and the reason why has just come out thanks to TMZ. Insiders close to Britney have revealed that the major bombshell of the book is all about Justin Timberlake, and that in the late 2000s, she got pregnant with his baby.
Did you Britney Spears?
Oh man.
Come on, man.
Okay, I did it.
In the book, she talked about how she was always raised not to choose to end a pregnancy, but after many conversations, they decided that that was the best choice for them. They were both only 19 at the time, and they clearly both had careers exploding at the time. Allegedly, Britney even wrote in the book that she believed that they would have a family together eventually. This was just sooner than she expected. Obviously that didn't happen, but a passage from the book has been revealed that exposes a lot about their relationship. I loved Justin so much, I always expected us to have a family together one day. This would just be much earlier than I'd anticipated. She claims that Justin is the only one who didn't feel ready to have a baby. And knowing how both of their lives took off in completely different directions, it might have been the right choice for both of them. Allegedly, the decision haunted Britney for years, and just 5 years later, she had her first child with Kevin Federline, and her second just a year later. And that's not all that's been revealed from Britney's memoir. People magazine shared an exclusive excerpt that chronicles her entire life. From her start on the Mickey Mouse Clubhouse, where she shares her first kiss with Justin Timberlake, they were at a sleepover and playing Truth or Dare when someone dared Justin to kiss her. She even notes that a Janet Jackson song was playing in the background, which is pretty ironic knowing what we know now about Janet and Justin. But the more she gets into her story, the more it sounds like she was dealing with mental illness from early on. She explained that when she was filming Crossroads, she completely lost herself and became her character, except she wasn't even aware of it. Because of that, she never wanted to act again. She said that after a while, she didn't know what was real anymore, and that wasn't all the People expert got into. It even talked about how she felt during the years of her mental breakdown and conservatorship, but she doesn't call it a mental breakdown like everyone else did during those years. Instead, she refers to it as an act of rebellion because everyone always expected her to act a certain way, and finally, she wasn't doing what everyone wanted her to do, which led to the conservatorship. And she said that immediately she was made aware that that type of behavior wouldn't be allowed anymore. She got into just how powerless she felt during those years and so much more, like how ironic it was that she was able to make music, release it, and perform it, but she allegedly wasn't capable of taking care of herself. It sounds like she even gets into how she's rebuilt her life since the conservatorship has ended and how she essentially had to rebuild an entirely new identity. But her entire memoir brings up an interesting question. Is it exploiting Britney even further to publish a book like this? Obviously, she's telling her story and she's free once and for all, which are both good things, but Britney's true mental state has been a major topic of discussion ever since her conservatorship ended. She posts outlandish things all the time and only seems to be getting worse as time goes on. You have to wonder, is she even in the right mental state to write and release a book detailing some of her most personal secrets, or is her publishing company exploiting her alleged mental state, knowing that she'll reveal her deepest secrets without realizing the impact? Is this predatory behavior towards Britney, who has been taken advantage of time and time again when it comes to her career, or is this a situation where she's finally free and getting her voice heard once and for all? Obviously, we have no way of really knowing. None of us are Britney's doctors, and we don't know what's really going on behind the scenes. We can really only speculate from what we've seen of her behavior on social media, but hopefully this is not a situation where she's once again being exploited for the personal gain of others post. According to Jezebel though, this isn't the case. Allegedly, Britney wasn't going to be allowed to even promote her own memoir. The Jezebel article claimed that Britney wasn't going to do sit-down video interviews to promote the book because her handlers were worried that she wouldn't even be able to handle it in the first place after seeing her latest Instagram post, and how they're getting increasingly more and more unhinged, which definitely makes the entire memoir concept seem like something that was contrived by people trying to make money off of her, not Britney, and definitely not people who have her best interests at heart. But again, it's obviously difficult to say for sure. But what do you guys think? Do you think that this is something Britney's doing as a way to be free on her own, or is she being exploited by even more people who want to make money off of her? Let me know in the comments below.